Yo, one dream away is the greatest pod. What's up, squad? Gotta get me a chick real quick so I can start. nah, yo, man. It's been a little minute, but we gonna talk. We gonna talk. Hold up. Let me get there. And let me get this joint. Yo, how's everybody living? God damn, how's everybody living? Y'all good? Yo, man. We gotta talk. Oh wait, it's gonna be a little noisy because they doing some landscaping out there. Let's see what we got here. I know this damn animal better sit the fuck down before I put my foot in his ass. He thinks I got the time to play with him when I don't. He gonna find out the hard way. Alright, yeah, we live, I heard it. Alright. Let me see what we got. These are some New Balance I got. I started wearing these. I wore them and I was like, oh, I don't like these. So I just started wearing them to fuck around. And now I just wear these to fuck around with. Yo, look, right? Alright, so we're going to talk about this Daphne Joy and Puffy thing, right? So what y'all think about that, yo? First of all, I ain't even see the sex tape, right? So they saying that the sex tape got leaked. It was the dude's Sly Diggler, I think that's his name. It was him, Puffy, and Daphne Joy, who's 50 Cent's baby mother. You know what I mean? They said the tape was like 40 minutes long. Like I said, I ain't see that joint. I don't even know if I want to see it. They talking about Puffy got a small joint. But the crazy thing is, I don't know, man. Like, I don't really want to talk about other niggas' meats because that's not how I do. But, like, maybe I got a small joint because my joint only like 3 inches. Like, I mean, but, hold on a second. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if that's hard or soft. Because soft, man, my shit only like, you know what I mean? Now, if it's hard 3 inches, then that's a little crazy. But here's the thing, man. For, listen, for 50 Cent to be talking about Puffy, nigga, you need to leave that whole subject alone, boy. Like, I don't know who you trying to fool, nigga. Like, you trying to really just like, I don't know what he's trying to do, nigga. You over here talking about the nigga ain't got no dick, nigga. You need to leave that nigga alone after he done waxed your baby mother. Because you looking bad. Because you talking about a nigga with no dick who took your baby mother and a nigga with no dick who took your baby mother who's allegedly gay. So you putting all this gay stuff, he ain't got no dick, but he took your BM. I could see if it was some fly, handsome nigga with money, got a big joint, and the nigga ain't got no gay accusations. You know what I'm saying? Then you could come at him about something else. You know what I'm saying? And you could do all the stuff you want. Now I get it. 50 gonna do the documentary, you know what I'm saying? I guess he was in his feelings, so he's like, it's my way of clapping back without putting my hands on him, because you ain't gonna be able to put your hands on Puff. I don't care what nobody say. Niggas be like, no, I can see the little inside stuff. Puff is not no sucker. Puff is gone. Listen, that's what, see, I don't want to talk about this shit because the niggas gonna be like, oh, the Locks, they so hardcore. No, the Locks knew that they couldn't touch that nigga. I'm talking about back then when they claimed that he took their money. No, they knew. He was like, that nigga Puff said, yo, come up to my office so we could talk about this. You know what, them niggas know how he get down and how much, resources he got and money and security and all that stuff he got and props he got. It was like, yo, come to my office so we could talk about it. Them niggas just got their feet wet. Them niggas was just getting started. Them niggas ain't had nobody like that. They was like, oh yeah, nah, we ain't going up there. We ain't stupid. Like, you know what I mean? We trying to get our rap career to pop. We ain't trying to get our rap career to stop. Them niggas knew, man. But fucking, shouts to the Locks. I ain't trying I'm just saying. I'm not trying to talk crazy. I just think that they knew. You know what I'm saying? So, shit. I wouldn't have went up there either. I'm just saying, like, Puff is like. This is what I like about Puff. This is what I like about Puff. And I'm keeping it real because I'm not with all the gay shit. You know what I'm saying? But for you to be a Mac Daddy and take somebody's BM, that's you get the props for that, though. Especially a nigga that you got beef with. You know what I mean? But the thing I give Puff the props on is, I mean, he did get caught and he's in jail right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think that he is a gangster on the low. He didn't do all that tough guy shit out loud so niggas know he tough. He did his tough guy shit and didn't talk. He did all his dirt and didn't talk about it. Like with the shit that happened with Drake. He didn't go in there and be like, yeah, I did this to Drake and I smacked Drake. He ain't do all of that. It got heard through other shit. That's the shit I kind of respect. Even though I'm not so much like that. And like smashing 50 baby moms. We didn't know about that shit until, the Cassie and all the he got indicted. We didn't know about none of that shit. He didn't put that, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got beef with 50. I'm smashing his baby mom. He ain't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? He do his stuff. That shooting in New York, we wouldn't have known about that shit. If niggas ain't get arrested, we wouldn't have known about that shit. I'm just giving him, I'm not saying he's like the greatest guy, I know a lot of people saying that he jerking him out of money, like Sean and Mace and all that. So I'm just giving him props where props is due. You know what I'm saying? Like he could be the most slimiest person in the world. I don't know Puff. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking about the shit that I see, and I'm just like, you know what I mean? Because I was having a debate with my cousin. He like, nah, Puffy soft. Puffy is not soft, and I think Puffy could fight. I'm not saying I don't know if he can, but I'm just saying I wouldn't. I don't think Puffy one to play with, and I think 50 knows that. That's why you know what I mean? He act like he all tough, but the way he tried to clap back is by doing the doc. He knew he wasn't going to try and clap back by trying to have niggas see him, because niggas ain't seeing that nigga. You know what I mean? He got way too many resources. I'm sure he got an entourage. He got his sons. You know what I mean? Nah, you're not touching Puff, man. Out of the question. It's not happening. That's all I'm saying, man. So 50. I'm just saying, like, I know I'm just a little guy, but you look whack talking about, and I'm not the only one saying this because I'm reading your comments on IG. Nick, you looking whack, dog. Talking about you know what I mean? He ain't got no nigga. You bitter because the nigga been waxing. You need to leave that whole subject alone. Don't even talk about it. When that shit come up, just be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave that shit alone. You know what I mean? And niggas will make fun of you about that, but I think you looking worse by trying to say, oh, the nigga ain't got no penis. Nigga, no penis was waxing your baby mother and had other guys waxing it. What you mean? And now there's a whole tape out there. And then you want to talk about, oh, sorry, the victim. I mean, listen, she did get on IG or whatever she did, made that little post talking about, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know about that though, man. Like she, you know, yeah, I don't know. That shit sounded fake. That just like Puffy's apology and shit when that nigga got on the IG and apologized for the Cassie thing, man. So that shit looked a little fake. It looked like somebody wrote it for her. But Daphne Joy doing her thing. She got her I think her OnlyFans. You know what I mean? Her OnlyFans is starting to pop more, I heard, you know what I'm saying? Ever since the sex tape, she been, you know what I mean? Her OnlyFans is up. But yeah, it's just a whole crazy thing, man. I don't know, man. This shit is looking bad. 50 Cent. I ain't gonna lie though. I would love to see Tony Yayo and Uncle Murder talk about this shit, but they not. Them niggas gonna leave that whole subject alone, cause they walk on eggshells when it comes to like something that's embarrassing about 50. They like, oh yeah, they don't talk about that shit. They like, yeah, we don't want to make the boss look bad. Shit, we done seen how he done set niggas home and shit. Everybody, ain't nobody down with G Unit no more. Banks is gone, Game is gone, Buck is gone, Smurf is gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like 50, you know what I mean? You gotta really watch what you do around 50. If you can really hang with that nigga, you know what I mean? I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I think Tony Ayo, he be kind of, you know what I mean? He be a little dick eating a little bit anyway, though. I think, you know what I'm saying? Like he just agree with 50 with everything. It seemed like I ain't never seen a nigga agree on everything a nigga do. Like, you know what I mean? There's not one person in this world. Shit, I agree with most of the shit Charlamagne the God said, but shit, I'm gonna disagree with that nigga on something. I agree with a lot of shit Boosie said, but I'm gonna disagree. You know what I mean? And these ain't even my boys. You know what I mean? Boys I grew up with. You know what I'm saying? I disagree with them with certain shit. You know what I mean? I don't care how much shit we do agree on. We gonna disagree on something. Like we ain't gonna just everything. But that's crazy. Let me see. Yo, man, let's. I'm gonna talk. Yo, the Jay-Z freestyle. Y'all need to cut it out, yo. Leave that guy alone. That nigga is not. That nigga is the. Yo, that nigga is at. He is the apex. He's at the top. Like he's way at the top, dog. Like leave that guy alone. That nobody beef. Listen, if I was a rapper, I'm not messing with Jay, man. And y'all niggas talking about that shit is whack. Y'all bugging. Y'all crazy, yo. And listen, I like Jay, man, but y'all wilding. Talking about first of all, y'all loving Kendrick Lamar for the bullshit he be saying, but then you hear Jay-Z freestyle and be like, that shit whack. Like what? Like I'm hearing people say this shit whack. This shit mediocre. Is not his best. He just wrote some shit. Listen, whether it was his best or not, that nigga's still at the top of his game. Been rapping this long. Like y'all be saying Kendrick Lamar got all the fucking bars in the world, and I don't hear shit. But then when I hear Jay Z kick this little freestyle, you know what I'm saying? Even when he talking about Dame, talking about your teeth tumbling out your mouth, but somehow I'm the blank. Like, come on, yo. Like, I mean, all right, that wasn't a crazy bar, but at least when he said, talking about Kanye, that nigga said, what he said, and this is just shit I'm thinking of off top. I don't remember the whole freestyle, but the nigga said, what he say? He said these niggas playing sane. Wait, what he say? He said these niggas play insane. Wait, what the fuck did he say? He said these niggas act like they insane, but when they but wait. Oh, he said they play like they maniacs, but in my presence. Oh, they act like they maniacs, but in my presence he act sane, shrink, something like that. I forget what he said, but they act like they maniacs, but in my presence he act sane. He acts sane. Then he said shrink. You know what I mean? Like Doctor Shrink. Come on, that shit just went over your head. Yeah, that shit crazy. I wish I could remember because I'm fucking it up, yo. Jay, my bad for fucking up. Yeah, but the shit was fire. I don't care. Listen. I'm the one. I'm one of the ones giving you props. I know a lot of these cats is hating. Listen, they don't know what they don't know real bars. They on this Kendrick Lamar shit. This hibbit hibbit hibbit. Like you say some shit like flipping, ripping, kipping, sipping, nipping, ripping, dipping. Look, I'm gonna go like one of your joints. Just because you don't understand him, it don't mean that he nice. It just means you don't understand all the bullshit that he write. So yo, that's a J line. You know what I'm saying? Not going at Kendrick. That was a J line going at Nas, but applies to Jay. So definitely Jay is still the GOAT. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah. And yo, you know what's crazy? And I seen Complex. They have wrote a top 50 New York rappers. I did my own list, yo. So hold on. Let me go get my list real quick because I did my own list, but I didn't put it in order. I just wrote down the rappers who I thought was ill. But let me go get my list real quick. Actually, hold on. This is something else real quick. Hold up. Wait a minute. minute. Let me put some pimp in there. Damn, pen ain't even right. What the fuck? Lord, have mercy. Lord. Okay. Yo, maybe I'm bugging, but I'm just saying, man, there was some good rappers that they done left off that list. So this is my list right here, but I mean, I know y'all can't see it, but it's cool. I don't really want y'all to, because like I said, it's not in order. But I'm just saying, there's certain rappers that they didn't put on that list, Complex, and I just was like, yo, like, I gotta actually look at their list just to see who was on there I didn't think should be on there. I mean, see, but it's I don't know. Maybe it's a certain criteria, like, and maybe I'm just being biased on like certain rappers that I grew up listening to, cause like I'm not like French Montana. He's accomplished a lot, but I wouldn't put him in my top 50. Max was mad that he wasn't in it. He wouldn't go in my top 50. Um, who else? Mano. Oh my gosh, he don't even look, man. Mano shouldn't be in. I'm gonna tell you, if we talking about rappers, uh, in New York, he might make my top 1,000. He might. I'm telling you, but if it was 1,000, he'd be definitely somewhere around 995, somewhere around there, around in that area, or maybe 1,000, 1,005, somewhere around there. You know what I'm saying? But shit, he should not have been mad that he was on there. He don't belong nowhere near a fucking. And if it was rappers of all time, God forbid, shit. Like anywhere, damn, he don't belong on the list. Maybe if you made like a top 20,000, you know what I'm saying? Man, nah, probably 20, 30,000, maybe 30,000. Yeah, he'd probably make it if it was 30,000. If it was just rappers from anywhere of all time. But now I'm gonna tell you a couple rappers I think they left off there. One was Buckshot, Black Moon. Two is Sticky, Onyx. You wildin' for leaving Sticky off there, yo. Sticky Fingers. The guy that said, what he said? That nigga said, that nigga said, Sticky Fingers, bro. The nigga said, um, the nigga said, um, he said, I can't remember see, it's hard like when you say a line because it's only dope if you remember the line before. But he said, I'm Cash Money with a gun. I'll make you back that ass down. Um, so, if you say something like clown, crown, Cash Money with a gun, like instead of back that ass up, I'm Cash Money with a gun. I'll make you back that ass down. Something. Seeing again. On some Murder Inc. shit, stab your ass with a pen. On some murder, like the niggas using labels. The niggas said, Cash Money with a gun, I'll make you back that ass down. You see it again. Cash Money, he said, you see it again. I'm on some Murder Inc. shit. Stab your ass with a pen. Oh, come on, yeah. Keith Murray. 3 rappers who definitely should have been on there. Buckshot, Sticky Fingers, Keith Murray. Definitely without a doubt. Me, I should have been. Oh, Capone from Capone and Noriega, he wasn't on there. I mean, he ain't got like no. But yeah, I think Capone should have been on there. Myself, I should have been on there. I mean, they don't really know about me, so that's okay. But I put myself on my list. So it's really the top 49 rappers out of New York that y'all would know. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, I put myself on there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got the hit records, but if we gonna go with like songs, well, no, lyrics, the shit that I said, and like I got like 1 or 2 songs, but I ain't really get the help that everybody else got. Like I don't got a fucking Dr. Dre producer. I don't have I don't have uh, um, Just Blaze. You know what I'm saying? So, but oh, Joel Santana, they left Joel's off there. I thought Joel's is dope. So, like, couple rappers, I thought they left off there. Um, that should have been on there. Oh, G Dep. They definitely left G Dep off there. I mean, Black Rob, I ain't really put him on my list, but Black Rob, I could have seen him being on there over some people that they put. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, definitely G Dep, Keith Murray, Sticky Fingers. Oh yeah, they wild for not putting G Dep on there, and Sticky Fingers, and Keith Murray and Buckshot. Those are definitely four rappers who definitely should have been on there, unless they forgot them. I mean, Jewels was nice too. You know what I'm saying? Jewels is like the bottom of my 4 or 5 or 6 or whatever that they didn't put on there. So like, I'm not gonna say this in any order, but like I said, it was Keith Murray, Buckshot, Sticky Fingers, and G Dep. And then I don't know what order that would be, but Joel Santana would be the fifth one out of them 5 that they didn't put on there. Like he's the one. These ones should have been on there first. These 4 should have been on there first. Sticky, Keith, G Dep, and Buckshot. But yeah, man. Yeah, that was they list. But yo, I want to tell y'all another thing that's kind of wild, and I could say this too, since ain't nobody really in here though. Yo, I don't know what y'all body count like, but all right, this is my top 50 list of MCs from New York. I wrote a list of my body count, and I'm not even of my whole life, like and these are just the ones I remember. Like this list is crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if your name is on this list, if you a shorty and you watching this back, and your name is on this list, or if your name is not on this list, then, you know what I mean, definitely DM me and be like, yo, my name ain't on the list. Because, yeah. And I don't, listen, so, I know y'all probably thinking like, wait a minute, how you remember every girl you smashed? I don't. That's the problem. And here's the thing, and if you talk about their names, I don't. That was another small problem. So what I did was I would remember something about them. Like, so like, let me see one girl who I could, oh, this one girl I smashed. I don't remember her name, and I think we only did it one time, but I remember when we did it, she came, she had a red bandana. I don't even think she was a blood, but she had a red scarf. And how did she tie it? I don't remember how she tied the shit. But I remember it was a long time ago. But I remember the red scarf. Um, One girl I met off the dating app. Don't remember her name. I think it was begin with an S. But I just put light skinned girl from Philly on the dating app. This one girl, let me see. Oh, there was this one girl. She used to act. I only smashed once. She was real silly and she was goofy as hell. And I remember, um, she used to when I'm in the Belmont. That's where I met her at. Like she didn't live in the Belmont, but she used to always come there. So I put Goofy Girl from the Belmont. So yeah, there's one girl when I lived in New York, she lived in my building on the 3rd floor. So I put girl from the 3rd floor. Oh, actually no, I do got her name. Her name was Nikki. So I put Nikki from the 3rd floor. That always like to hit people. She used to always put her hands on me too. I say too. I didn't always get these girls that like to abuse niggas. So I started whipping their ass back. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. I'm trying to think. Oh, so then there was this one white girl. I don't even remember her name. I smashed her on the first night. I met her at Richie's. You know what I mean? Well, when Richie's was there, it's not Richie's no more. It's Wilson's. But I was like, white girl I smashed on the first night. And I think that was my birthday. I don't remember what birthday it was. Yeah, I don't remember what that was. I was probably like 30 something. But I smashed her I met her that night. You know what I mean? And then we was in somebody's crib. I don't even know whose crib we was at. Like it wasn't my crib. We went to somebody's house. And it was like a house. And I don't remember where it was at. I mean, it was definitely in Jersey, but I don't remember what town it was in. But yeah, this list is kind of, I feel like Wilt Chamberlain out this motherfucker. And then I start, and I ain't do this all in one day. Well, most of it in one day. But then as I was going, I was thinking of names. Like today, I thought of a name. I was like, oh, what about? And I just wrote her name on it. And I don't know how I forgot this chick because She my friend on Facebook, even though I haven't seen her in a while. I wonder if she deleted me. I gotta check to see if she deleted me though. But yeah, man, this shit kind of crazy. I gotta slow down, but I don't. I think I meant to be a pimp back then. Like I meant to be like, you know what I mean? I wanted to have all the, but now it's like, nah, I don't want that shit no more, man. Now it's just like, I want a shorty, I want a girlfriend that'll potentially be a wife. And now if I'm just smashing, I'm just, just cause just cause I need some right then. You know what I mean? So like this, like I might get with a chick. Oh, she's not. It might be a chick who doesn't have the qualifications to be my girl or my wife for whatever reason. Like we dealt with each other before, and I know she's still the same, and she still got things that I can't deal with, or maybe just on the looks, whatever it be. Not to sound shallow or nothing, but you know what I'm saying. She gotta have something. But yeah. So I'm just doing that just to smash until I meet. You know what I mean? A little dip. So, and that's not adding to the list because that might be a dip that I already been messing with. So, yeah, man. So, a lot of these girls I do remember their name though. But most of these girls though, most of these girls are from Jersey. Like I don't really remember a lot of the chicks from New York that I smashed. Most I not from Jersey, but I mean like since I lived out in Jersey. Like her, she lives in VA. But I lived in Jersey at the time. You know what I'm saying? Some of these chicks are from New York though. Like some of these chicks are from when I smashed in New York. But yeah, most of these I should look at the ones that from Jersey. Most of these chicks are from Jersey though. Yeah. I mean, like I said, not from Jersey, just since I've been out here. But yeah, man. What else we gonna talk about? I don't even know. I don't even know. Hey, look, we're gonna wrap it up though. But let me just let me just reiterate like what, basically just kind of rehash what we've been going over. Hopefully that landscape ain't too loud. I'm about to close this door. Kind of need to close this shit anyway because I really opened it for this. He like to go outside and put these bugs be fucking flying in. But we just gonna go over what we went over. 50, stop talking about Puff. Leave that man alone. He done waxed your baby mother. You want to talk about this? You want to talk about that? You want to talk about him having no penis? You want to talk about whatever? He waxed your baby mother. He made her look crazy. They got a porn out with it, and you is saying a man with no dick. But a man with no dick been tapping your baby mother. How you let a nigga with no dick tap your baby mother? Nigga, you got to regulate, nigga. And then here's the thing, like another thing, Fifth, like you, like, it can't be everybody else, bro. Like you gotta like sit back and be like, damn, I know you rich and I know nobody cares. And that's the problem. When you rich, nobody could tell you nothing. You know what I mean? Because you think you right about everything. Like nobody can't tell you nothing. It's kind of like with R. Kelly, like, with him fucking with the young girls. You know what I mean? He made the little porno tape with the girl. He got acquitted, and he ain't think, oh, let me chill. Or maybe it was his addiction, but nobody in his circle was like, yo, Kels, man, you gotta chill out, man. You already got off. Nobody gonna tell him nothing because he's rich. You got a bunch of yes men around you, and nobody's gonna want to get fired. Or who the fuck are you to tell? Like you don't want R. Kelly to come at you like, nigga, I'm R. Kelly. Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do? You know what I'm saying? And then even if he's right later on down the line, R. Kelly ain't gonna hire you. Even if he was to get out of jail, R. Kelly ain't gonna hire you back and be like, yo, I should have listened to you, bro. He was right. No, that shit's done forever. I don't care if R. Kelly get out. I don't care if he don't. So what I'm saying is, Fifth, man, like I said, ain't nobody in your corner gonna listen. Uncle Murder and Tony Yayo probably not even talking about that shit amongst each other or in your face. You know what I'm saying? So, but listen, they gotta know, man. You can't do that. A small dick nigga took my girl. nigga, I'm not gonna be trying to clown him about having no dick. I'm be like, what? I'm gonna say the nigga ain't got no dick. Yeah, but a no dick nigga took your girl, nigga. Like, what the fuck? How? And he gay. Like, don't say nothing about Puff having a small dick. Don't say nothing about him being gay, nigga. The nigga waxed your bitch. The nigga took her. You know what I'm saying? And here's the thing too, like I was saying. So like everybody can't be wrong. Like I be looking, she don't rock with you so much that she went and started fucking with Puff. Your first baby mother don't fuck with you so much that I follow her on IG. And every little bit of 50 Cent slander, she's liking it. Ja Rule takes a picture with Smurf. She's liking it. This dude, Sean G, the podcast with Soul, who's always going in on you. She's always like she follows him. She's always liking his shit. Anybody talking about 50 Cent, I get it, cause you try to burn a house down with Marquise in it. You know what I'm saying? So, but any slander talking about 50 Cent, I look and it says Shaniqua, whatever her name is, like this. And I don't even be looking for it. It just because I'm following her, it always shows she like this. Ja Rule talking about 50. Shaniqua like this. I think she follows all your ops. So it's like that's my thing. Like everybody can't be wrong, yo. But like I said, when you got a bunch of people that's scared to say something to you because you 50 Cent, nobody's gonna tell you nothing. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody. I don't expect Uncle Murder or Tony Yayo to be like, yo, Fifth, man. I don't think it's a good look to be talking about Puffy ain't got no joint. I mean, he kind of did wax your baby mom, and now it's out there to like leak the sex tape. Everybody know about it. It don't really look too good. I'm just saying from the like you might feel like that should look good, like when you spew it, but from the outside looking in, you look a little crazy. I'm just saying. I'm just telling you this as a friend. Like we grew up together. I'm just telling you this as a friend. Oh, you fired. Oh man. So that's what he think gonna happen. Like he don't want the shit that you did to Lloyd Banks. He don't want the shit you did to Young Buck, shit you did to Game, shit you did to Smurf. You know what I mean? Kicking them all out of there. So he gonna keep his mouth shut. He a muncher anyway. So you know what I mean? I don't expect him to really stand up and say shit. See, that's why I couldn't be in. If I was in G-Unit, I would have got smooth kicked out. I would have been kicked out because I can't bite my tongue. I gotta be the general. Like that's how like Game said. I gotta be in charge because I can't bite my tongue. Like if I see something crazy, I don't care if you're the boss. I gotta say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, I got a boss now. I mean, she lets me speak though, but I don't get too disrespectful. But she's not bad. She don't got nothing crazy. That's a whole nother subject anyway. But she me just having a regular job until I blow up. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. And what else we went over? Oh, the Jay-Z freestyle. Nah, the Jay-Z freestyle, yo, y'all suckers leave that shit alone, man. Jay-Z is the GOAT, man. Jay-Z is the GOAT. Yo, and I will give 50 his props on this. I don't want to seem like it's just straight 50 Cent slander. That's one of my favorite rappers. If in my list, my top 50 list, he would be number one or number two. I'm leaning more towards Jay, but I like 50's music better. I just don't like his shenanigans. Like I don't like 50's, just always trying to go at everybody. Like it's like you just be picking shit to like try to, let me have a beef with this nigga. You have a beef with a nigga that like he has stupid beefs. Like he got a beef with a nigga because the nigga was hanging out with the nigga that you don't like. Like, nigga, that's stupid. Like, if it's a dude I don't like, and it's another dude that's with him, and I don't know this nigga, I'm not gonna say nothing about him because I don't know him. You know what I mean? I could meet him one day and we be cool. You know what I'm saying? But it's like they hanging out for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna just like go, oh, let me just start dissing this nigga. Like, you don't like Jim Jones, so now Fab is your op. Like, you don't like Ja Rule back in the day, so then, Fat Joe and Jadakiss was your op. Like that's stupid. That's like shit like that. Like I said, he makes the greatest music, yo, but it just be a lot of corny shit, like shit like that. And like I said, the acting tough all the time, that's the shit is whack to me. Like I like how Puffy do it, the undercover tough. He's so undercover tough that people think he's soft. but nobody's gonna play with him. That's what I'm saying about Puff. People think he's soft. Who plays with him? There are people that play with him, but there's people that play with everybody. Gucci Man was playing with Pooh Shiesty until Shiesty ran down on him in Texas, robbed him and all that, and then but people gonna play with everybody. But smart people know don't play with Puff. I'm not playing with that nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Nah. Listen, I'm not for or against anybody. I'm just speaking from my perspective. Like I said, I don't dislike 50. I don't know him. I don't dislike Puff. I'm just saying, I'm speaking on like shit that just Puff. Listen, my real opinion, Puff is on some gay shit. The small joint. Listen, I don't want to talk about no man's joint because you know what I mean? Whatever, that's whatever that is. I ain't see the sex tape. They could say whatever they want about that. But Puff is not one to play with. He a goon. You know what I'm saying? If he ain't gonna do something to you, he gonna have somebody else do something to you. We seen the little footage of the joint when he was in New York and somebody was playing with him. He was dressed up as the Joker. He wasn't playing. Whoever that dude was, he wasn't playing with him. He was ready to do something. He wasn't playing with him. You know what I'm saying? Puff is not soft by no means, yo. At all. Like I said, the other shit is weird. Having somebody smash a chick and, the alleged, rubbing niggas man juice on you. Like, that's weird and that's nasty and gay. So, you know what I mean? That's just my take on it. I'm giving it to y'all straight. So y'all don't just be thinking I'm just straight on Puffy side. Listen, I'm not on nobody's side because I don't know nobody, but I'm just saying, like, the shit that I see that I give props on, the shit that I see that's whack to me, is whack to me and I'm gonna say it, you know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. But I know I ain't really say nothing whack about Jay. I don't see nothing whack about Jay though. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't know Jay-Z. I met Jay-Z twice. You know what I'm saying? Living in New York. I wish I could. I want to tell the story. I'll tell the story. So I met Jay and Dame one time on Varick Street. But I heard it was like it was something over there. It's either a studio over there or it was. You know what I'm saying? But something on Varick Street. Now, Varick Street in New York, if anybody knows, is in Manhattan. And I believe, if I remember, because I haven't lived in New York in I moved out of New York in 2000. So I've been out here 26 years. I've been out here longer than I lived in New York. Now, Varick Street, from what I remember, is 7th Ave. 7th Ave, when you go down to Lower Manhattan, it turns into Varick Street, from what I believe. But I seen Jay and Dame on Varick Street one time. Spoke to him real quick. He had an album coming out. And then the next time I saw Jay, he wasn't with Dame. He was in Midtown, and it was a bunch of people with me. I had a bunch of dudes with me. L was with me. Scott was with me, and I can't remember who else was with me. But we was all down. I think L and Scott was with me. If they weren't both with me, one or the other was with me. So if Scott wasn't with me, L was with me. If L wasn't with me, Scott was with me. But I believe both of them were with me, and they can confirm this. But we saw Jay in Midtown. We all said what's up to him. We all gave him a pound. And believe it or not, he wasn't with Dame. He was with a shorty, and he was getting in a yellow cab with the shorty. And we was like, oh shit. And he got in a cab with a shorty. I don't know why he got in the cab because we thinking he rich. I don't know why he ain't have a chauffeur or he ain't have his own whip. Maybe he ain't want maybe he just met that shorty. He ain't want her in his car. But this is what we saw. We saw him with a shorty, and he was getting in a yellow cab. You know what I'm saying? So those are the only 2 times I met Jay. Shout out to Jay. Your freestyle was ill. Fuck what they saying. I think you know that already because when you write some shit, you know in your heart if that shit is hot. You know what I'm saying? Like when I write some shit, I know that shit is hot. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. I don't give a fuck if the world told me this shit is whack, which they wouldn't, because I know when I write some shit and I'm writing it and I'm not playing, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if I'm in my bag, it's gonna be some shit in there. It's gonna be some dope shit in there. It's gonna be punchlines in there. I could say shit that I said with punchlines that was all that when I said shit like what I said in this one rhyme, I said I've been had skills back when Light made poor Georgie, so y'all niggas couldn't fuck with me if rap was an orgy. Or when I said I got niggas running home like they was on third base. I got niggas running home like they was on third base. When I said something, I said, and then when I said, cause rap without me is like woo with no RZA. I rip shit like I ain't even know they made a scissor. My energy's kinetic, it ain't never on standby. I blow up from the underground just like I'm a landmine. Like, yo, come on, man. Yo, I used to be nice, yo. I said my energy's kinetic, it ain't never on standby. I blow up from the underground just like I'm a landmine. Yo, come on, bro. Like, that's what I'm saying. That's why I deserve to be on the top 50 list. And I know niggas ain't hear this, but that's why I put myself on there. Niggas wasn't rapping like that. Mano, listen, I ain't trying to play Mano, but he don't belong on that list. He wasn't saying no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, man. Yo, one dream away is the mother pod. Sub to the channel if you ain't subbed. If you rocked with me and you ain't subbed yet and you rocked with me this long, the love is most certainly abundant. I am your host, Gregorio. Do you remember me? Yo, let me see. Who can that be? And then how you want to tap in all late when I'm getting ready to get off? Nate, then. Yeah. You was rocking with me when I was in Miami. What's your name? What's your name? Oh my God. You say that every time and my stupid ass. All right, I'm remember. You say that every time. Do you remember me? And I'll be like, who is you? And you be like, Kitty. My bad. Yeah, yeah. I know. I gotta remember that. So, and I keep trying to read it. And I'll be like, Nate, Daniel, Nate, like Nathan. All right, my bad, Nate. All right. All right, you know what? And I'm gonna call. Let me call you Nate. Nate. What's your name? Nathan. Let me call you Nate, cause I don't like Kitty. That shit sound too weird to be calling a nigga Kitty. Like, you know what I mean? Cause even when I was calling you Kitty before, I'm like, yo, what's up, Kitty? Like, yeah. All right, cool. And I ain't gonna tap in all late. I'm getting ready to get off, man. I start talking. Yo, it's hot in here. I started talking about some good stuff. I was talking about some of my rap lines. Yo, speaking of that. Yo, matter of fact, come on. Come with me. I gotta open this door though. It's a little toasty up in here. Yo, and you know something? I don't know if y'all seen my new balcony. Like, so I remember I used to be out on my balcony all the time. And I don't know if y'all seen the new one, what they did. So it's that white, and then it's the new wood. This was the old wood, that right there. And then they did that. So it's like, so that joint new. I mean, it's been there for a little minute, but I don't know if you've seen it. Like even when I did the joint with the drone, when I did the tutorial on the drone, I had the old balcony, and I feel like I did that tutorial like not too long ago. So, oh, this is what I was about to. All right, so y'all see this right here? I don't want to drop it because I ain't got no case. So y'all see the iPad, right? We have been working on some music, and that shit funky. That shit funky like my breath in the morning. God damn. Yo, if y'all hear this, yo, I really want y'all to check it, because, listen. Now, I ain't gonna hype it. I ain't even gonna hype it. Because when you hype shit, it usually be whack. What you said? I need to hear it in the next stream. Okay, all right. And I haven't been on like that. So maybe by the time I stream again, maybe I'll have it done. Because it's not done. But that shit, fire. But I don't want to hype it though. And yeah, it's hot though. I kind of like it. So the beat is like something real simple. Like I made the beat. It's real simple. Like it's not really. It's like it might be like what you call low hanging fruit. Like I didn't really put. I just it's kind of like all right. Like you remember like I feel like started from the bottom. Is that no, not started from the bottom. What's that song? Oh, zero by Drake. 0 to 100, nigga, real quick. Like you see how that beat was like that beat was real simple. Like it wasn't, it was a hot beat, and it was kind of like low hanging fruit. Wasn't too much, You know what I mean? You just made a beat and just put one little tune in there. That's all this joint is. This joint is a real simple beat, one little tune, like dum, dum. You know what I mean? Not that, of course, because that started from the bottom. No, actually, I got two tunes in there. I got two tunes. I got two tunes, but that shit is funky. That shit funky, 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 funky. Woo! Like I'm really ready to let you, but it's not done. So, eh, and then I recorded my vocals. I gotta go now because of work. But have an amazing day. Yo, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for tapping in. I don't care if it's for a second. I appreciate you a million percent. And I will let you hear this joint. It should be done by the next stream. I hope so. Depending on what's going on in the world, if something big is going on, I might have to, stream and then put it in the joint because I know that's when the people tap in. But I appreciate you. I'm gonna try and have it done by the next stream. You gotta hear it. It's a banger. But yo, Nate, good looking out. Y'all holla at you. Thank you. I appreciate you a million percent. I'm about to actually wrap it up too, because I was actually about to wrap it up before you know what I mean, tapped in. But that's about it, man. Nothing else really much going on, because I gotta get back to work my goddamn self. So, like I said, man, Jay's still the GOAT. Leave him alone. Puffy is the man, except for the gay stuff. Fifth, leave that nigga alone. I got new music. That shit coming soon. It's gonna be a banger. Leave me the fuck alone. And yo, stay tuned, man, and tap in for that, cause it's gonna be crazy. I know I ain't really been doing my lives like that. I need to start doing them a little bit more often, but I've been trying to focus on, just personal shit going on in life and just trying to work on that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe when I get done, cause it's actually like 3 joints I've been working on. It take me a while to write around, but maybe when I get done them all, I'll start streaming more. You know what I mean? Because I really need to start tapping in with the audience, start streaming more. Um, Again, man, one dream away, man. Sub to the channel if you rocked with me this long and you ain't sub, man. I appreciate y'all, million percent, for checking me out. Yo, man, y'all gotta hear this music, man. That shit fire, man. One dream, man. That's the dig it. Gotta get wicked. See a fly chick. Hope she let me stay.